Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to a Get It All Done with me. Today I have so much stuff to show you guys. I'm sharing with you our weekly meal plan, a full grocery haul, and then loads of other jobs that I've been trying to get done around the house, like decluttering and organizing the boys' wardrobes. I even decluttered and customized my phone, so I'll show you that. And we're also unpacking from our recent trip and all the laundry that goes with that, and getting some stuff ready for back to school as well. So I hope you really enjoy this video. I hope it gives you loads of inspiration and you get something from it. I feel like I've really missed you guys. It's been ages since I made a video like this. But first off, I think I'll share with you our meal plan and grocery haul. We recently went away to Spain. If you haven't seen that vlog, I will link it down below. But of course, before we went away, we left our fridge very empty. So we needed to do an online order before we came home. So we sat down in Spain, did a little meal plan, and then an online order to arrive the morning that we got home. So we actually got back at about midnight, and then this delivery came at about 8 a.m. So I'll show you the meal plan and what we got. So here is our meal plan for the week. I've got this little magnetic meal plan that I keep on the side of the fridge. So today is actually Sunday and we're going to be having lentil chili. Monday we're going to have honey and soy chicken. This is a really good recipe that I do in the slow cooker. Then we're doing spaghetti bolognese on Tuesday, veggie curry on Wednesday, one pot pasta on Thursday, and tuna fish cakes for Friday. And a lot of these recipes are ones that we can have for dinner as a family, and then there will be leftovers for my lunch the next day as well, so that's handy. And here is our grocery haul. So I've just laid everything out so that I can show you guys, and I've tried to group it so it kind of makes sense. We've got some essentials and breakfast, fruit, veg, some things for back to school, and then I've tried to group all the ingredients for the meals on our meal plan here, and then a few more treats and back to school snacks and stuff. So I'll just literally talk you through it. So we've got some milk over here. Sometimes we order from a different company, but because of the delivery day, we just got it on this order. So I've got two big ones for the boys, like cereal and stuff. Then I've got an oat milk for our coffees. And then this is an innocent smoothie. We actually use this for my son's peanut treatment. If you follow me, you'll know what I mean. But we've got that there. Then I've got two loaves of bread, wholemeal. Also got two of these because we tend to do them on the weekend, but I just love having them ready in the fridge. We've got a cinnamon just roll and a pan au chocolate just roll. We've got Matt's grapefruits for the morning. We've got 12 apples. I tend to buy the Royal Gala apples. The boys just go through them so quickly. And then I've got some eggs, got some cheese. We've got some more of my 0% Greek yogurt, which I love to have with granola in the morning. Really quick breakfast. Then we've got some double cream. I actually need this for one of the recipes, the one pot pasta. We've got some soft cheese for lunches. We've got some baked beans for lunches that we've run out. We've also got some ham for lunches, some strawberries, some grapes for snacks and back to school. And then these are also for back to school. These are the suckies. They're basically just yogurt and fruit, and the kids really like them. And I think they're like a great snack to chuck into their school bags. We've also got some tea. And we ran out of coffee. We get the Nescafe Azera, really like it. It's just instant. We've also got some wraps because Caleb in particular, he really loves cream cheese and ham wraps. So we've got that. We've got some bananas. We've got some iceberg lettuce. Because we've just been away, I'm going to have salad every day for lunch. So I got iceberg lettuce, some cucumber, carrots, we've got peppers, and I was going to put tuna with them with like balsamic vinegar and stuff. So that's the plan, but also we've got carrots and cucumbers obviously for the boys, and peppers as well. And now we're getting into the ingredients for our dinner. So up here is everything for the lentil chili. So we've got red lentils, we've got 2 cans of red kidney beans, some tomato puree, some sun-dried tomato puree, some more brown rice, and then some chipotle paste. I feel like this is the secret ingredient. And then some lime, and also some coriander, pasta as well. I think I've shown it on this channel before, but I'll link this recipe down below. It really is a good veggie one. You don't miss the meat at all. Then down here is everything for the spaghetti bolognese. So we've got some 5% lean beef. We've got 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. We've got a little thing of red wine. It's just cheap, like cooking stuff. I think it was like £2 or something. And it will cook off, like the alcohol cooks off, so it's okay for the kids. And then I have everything else that I need for this, like the pasta and everything. So that's going to be a really nice dinner. That's Jackson's absolute favorite dinner. Then we're also having a honey and soy chicken. So I've actually got some chicken thighs for that. We do it in a slow cooker and they stay really like moist and tender. Then I've got some more soya sauce. We have the honey and the mustard that we need. And then we also needed some spring onions for it. And then I'll probably serve it on rice. So we've got the rice over there. And then my favorite one pot pasta, so delicious. Again, I'll link it down below. Would really recommend it for kids. It's a great veggie dish. Again, you don't miss the meat at all, but you need 3 peppers for it. And then I also got a few more just for the boys to eat raw, like as a snack. Then I also got a bowl of mozzarella and then some flat leaf parsley, and then you put all of these cherry tomatoes in as well, and they kind of cook down to like just a sauce. So that is for the one pot pasta, and I've got the pasta. Then we're also having a veggie curry, and I really love just following the recipe on these little Patak paste pots. There's 2 in here, so we can make this recipe again for the family. So in it, we're obviously having this. Then we're gonna use this lighter coconut milk. I like to use the lighter because I don't feel like there's any difference in taste, but it's a big difference in calories. And then you also put some onions in it. So I've got a big bag because I will also need that for the lentil chili and the spaghetti bolognese and just in general as well. So I've got all those onions, got a cauliflower and got a broccoli as well. But we have done this recipe before with chicken in it, and it's really good, like if you prefer to not do it veggie. But we're still trying to do a few veggie meals a week. And then one night we're having tuna fish cakes. So we've got a big thing of Maris Piper potatoes, and then we've got the tuna that I showed you earlier that I was going to have for salad. So I'm going to use 2 of them in the fish cakes as well. And then I'm going to show you some back to school snacks. So the boys really like these Belvita soft bake biscuits, and they're simple to like just chuck into their lunch bag to take with them. So they've got that. Obviously I showed you the yogurts, and then we've also got some Barney Bears, and we needed some more crisps. So I've got some Quavers. They also really liked these Bake Crinklies, and we've got some hula hoops over there. We'd completely run out of the Unstoppables, so I've got some more of these. Yeah, and then because we were away, I wasn't sure what we had in the freezer, so I got some fish fingers for the kids, and then also some sausages as well. And then in terms of treats, we've got some chocolate fingers, we've got some chocolate digestives. These are probably more for Matt, to be honest. And then we also got some little mini Twixes for the boys' lunches. And then this is for me. It's like an intense mint chocolate, so like you could have like a couple of squares, and it's really nice. So yeah, that is pretty much everything that we've got. As I said, we did this delivery while we were away on holiday, and it's just the best thing. I totally recommend doing that. We just did it all the last couple of days, and then we got home at midnight last night, and then this arrived at 8 a.m. So now when the boys wake up, they're actually still asleep. Then we've got everything ready, like they can have what they like, and we haven't even had to go to the store. So yeah, it's just been ideal.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
I just wanted to mention the storage bins that I'm putting the crisps away in. I got these from John Lewis and they're the Home Edit brand. I loved that show on Netflix and I've got the book and everything. So I decided to get them. Obviously, you don't need to get their ones, but it's actually really handy putting all the crisps like into a bin and like decanting them. I feel like it just looks a bit more organized. But anyway, now that everything's been put away, the kids are still asleep. So I'm going to start unpacking my case because last night we literally just dropped them and all got into bed. So we have got a whole case of laundry to do, but then there are also a few bits in my case as well. So I'm just going to quickly empty all of that and then put a load of laundry on. And you'll see in a minute, years ago, we bought these 2 mesh, like big laundry bags to take on holiday with us. And it's been really handy. The apartment that we stayed in Spain actually had laundry. So that was great. We did do some while we were out there, but we have got about 3 loads to do as well because I didn't want to be doing laundry all the time while we were there. So this is them here. We've got things like the beach towels because we were using them right up until the last day. We had a full day on our last day, which was really nice, but I have got some wet swimsuits and stuff. So I'm just going to put a load of laundry on and then move all of that around and then put all of the suitcases away.
Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
So I'm feeling better that that's a bit more sorted and Matt's going to put the suitcases into the garage for me. But I would love to know in the comments below, are you the type of person who needs to get everything unpacked and laundry done on the first day of returning from holiday? Or are you the type of person to leave it for a couple of weeks? Let me know. I feel like there's no in between. You either leave it for ages or you do it straight away. But now I actually wanted to show you how I decluttered my phone. I've started seeing a few people with customized phones and I really wanted to do the same, but I never had time. So while the boys were on the plane, it was about a 2.5-hour plane ride to Spain, and the boys are obviously a bit older now. They were just happy watching a film, and we obviously had no Wi-Fi, so I decided to use that time to declutter all of the apps and games on my phone that we no longer use or need, and then I customized it. I've been wanting to do this for ages. I started seeing this on Pinterest and a few other places, and I was getting like jealous of how clean people's phones looked. So I decided to work it out. Obviously, the first step is to really declutter your phone, and that did take me quite a while. And then you can get inspiration from Pinterest or Etsy. And I watched a YouTube video, which I'll link down below, on how to actually customize your iPhone. You can do this on Android as well, I think. And I actually ended up using a few apps called Colourful Widget. There's also one called Widget Smith and Widgeridoo, I think. But I'll link the video down below if you are interested in doing this. I feel like it looks so nice and clean now. I also did things like turn off my, the little red notifications that come up. They stress me out, so I've turned all of those little badges off. I added some inspirational quotes so that every time I look at my phone, I get a different inspirational quote. That was on an app called Motivation. And then I also, every time I go on, there's like a different photo showing from a photo album that I made. And I just feel like it looks so nice and clean, and I really like it. And now this part of the video I feel is a bit random, but it's something that we did and had to get done, so I've included it. Before we went away, we moved our trampoline to the patio area to give our grass a bit of a break. As you know, in our previous home, we had AstroTurf. We never had to think about the lawn. But in this house, we really are trying to not ruin it. And we move the trampoline around quite often just to give the grass underneath a bit of a break. So because we went away for 11 days, we were like, let's move it to the patio and let all the lawn have all the rain and all the sun and everything. So we were just moving it back. It's a two-man job. It's quite heavy. But also on this day, I started making dinner. So I thought I would include that. I showed you guys the meal plan, and we actually decided to not have the chili tonight, but to have the spaghetti bolognese. When the food shop arrived and we looked at all of the dates and stuff, sometimes we move things around based on when things are going to go off, if that makes sense. And I really like that about meal planning. That's actually a comment I get a lot is, what if you don't fancy that on a night? But you can easily just move things around. So we're having spaghetti bolognese tonight, and the recipe that I really like for this is the Gordon Ramsay one. So it's really easy. I'll try and link it down below if I can find it online. But you basically just blend up, or he actually says to grate the carrot and the onion and then soften it in a frying pan. But I tend to just whiz it up in my little Von Chef blender. It makes it really, really small for the kids. Then I season it with salt and pepper. And as I said, I just let that soften for about 5 minutes or so. And then you add in some garlic. You can add it fresh, or I'm actually adding like a bunch of garlic paste like I normally do. Then you also added some minced beef. I'm using the lean 5% minced beef. So because it is quite lean, I don't find that I have to drain it. Then you add a tablespoon of tomato puree, and then 2 cans of chopped tomatoes, and also about 2 or 3 ounces of the red wine that I showed you guys. And then you let that simmer, and you also add in, you still know I can't say this word, the Worcestershire Shire. Worcestershire, you know what I mean. You add that in and then let it simmer for about 10 minutes, which is about the time that it takes to make the pasta, and then serve it, and it's delicious. But anyway, this is now a new day, and I have plans on decluttering the boys' wardrobes, because as you can see, Caleb's bedroom is nearly done. We're having it carpeted actually today, the day that I'm doing this voiceover. So they've been sharing one set of drawers, but actually now Caleb's going to have his own wardrobe, his own set of drawers as well. So I'm just going to get everything out of Fraser's drawers, fold everything, look at everything, just really sort it out, because it really is in need. I've left this probably for too long, and both boys' clothes have just been rammed into this closet and drawers, and they're constantly growing. I feel like they've even grown so much over the summer period. So this was a job that I really did have to get done before they were back to school. And yeah, I just hate, I mean, this is not my favorite job, because I just feel like I'm just constantly looking in labels for the size or the age, and every single clothing brand puts it in a different place. Like Next puts it down the side, and then other places put it up the top. So anyway, if you have multiple girls or multiple boys and you're constantly doing this flow of clothing, then I feel for you, because I feel like I'm always doing it as well. But I will say that, like, obviously I'm doing this voiceover and it's all done now, and I feel so much better for having done it. So I'm just going to sort through these clothes, and I'm also going to show you how I fold a football kit in a minute. So these are Caleb's new set of drawers. We got them from Maison du Monde, and we went for like a natural wood, which is kind of like a theme that's going to go in his room. And I'm still using these dividers. I think I got them on Amazon, but you can get similar ones in places like IKEA. And I just love having the socks and the pants all like super organized. We'll see how long it lasts for, but I really like the way that it looks in the drawer. And these drawers are so much bigger than what Caleb used to have in his room. room, so we've got like extra space. And these are his new wardrobe. Well, I say new wardrobes, they're actually his old ones, but we've just had them painted and we've changed the handles, and it's really brought them back to life. But I am going to wipe them out because this room has just been renovated. It is all still a little bit dusty, so before I put the clothes in, I'm going to give it a good clean. And then we've decided to kind of line up his school uniform on that right hand side, so that it's all nice and organized. And then we're going to try and hang up his t-shirts and stuff like that. And I'm also going to actually do some ironing for once. I don't think I've ever showed ironing on this channel before, because honestly it's something I rarely ever do, but I do it for the boys' school shirts. We buy the non-iron school shirts from Next, so they don't really need it, but because they really have been rammed into Fraser's closet, they are actually quite creased. So I'm going to give it all a quick once over, the shorts and the shirts, and they actually went back to school today. That is how I've been able to do this voiceover. The house is so quiet, it's actually a bit eerie, and they went in really well. Fraser started back in year 6, Caleb in year 3, and Jackson actually starts reception on Monday. So I've got a couple more days before he starts, and I'm sure that will be way more emotional, but it was so nice that the big boys just ran in. But anyway, as I said, I tend to iron on a need to wear basis. And when I was actually at school and a teenager and I did my own ironing, I used to do this hack of just always wearing a jumper. So I would iron just the collar and then keep my jumper on all day. How lazy is that? But that's what I did. Anyway, now I'm back in Fraser's room and I'm just putting all of his shorts in the storage under his window seat. We're so lucky in his room. He's got loads of storage. So I'm actually going to put all of his summer clothes under there and then get it back out next summer. And now that Caleb's stuff is out of his room, he actually has 6 usable drawers, whereas before he just had 3. So I'm able to actually have a whole drawer for his pajamas. So I'm just going to put that in, and it actually made me realize that he could probably do with a few more pajamas for the winter, because a lot of the stuff that he was wearing has just been passed down to Caleb. And then I also really needed to sort out all of his football kits. If you follow me, you'll know he's football mad, or soccer you would say, over in North America. But this is how I fold his football kits. If you're a mum who has a child that loves football, isn't it annoying when you can't find the matching shorts or the matching socks? So what I do is I lay out the shirt and then I'll put the matching items within the shirt and fold it all up, and then it's so much easier to find it when they want to wear it. So as you can see here, I'm just laying out a shirt. I don't even know what team this is, but he would tell you in a second. And then put the shorts on top and then the socks as well. Fold it all up, and then you've got a little parcel of like the entire kit. I'm sure you could do this with any kind of sports kit, but yeah, it's quite handy. And then also in his drawer, I've actually added a drawer divider, which I bought on Amazon, so that I could separate all of his like kits that he wears just because he likes the team or for fun, and then his actual match day kits and skins that he needs to wear for matches, because that was getting confusing as well. So I'm just adding in a little drawer divider. I've been finding that I've been using these a lot lately. I really like them. It just makes me feel that tiny bit more organized, and also for him it's like that's the stuff you just wear because you like the team or whatever, but this is the actual stuff that you wear for your matches and everything. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that's not boring because I feel like I'm just rambling now. But anyway, now I'm just actually going to get all of Caleb's stuff out of Fraser's closet. So the top row is all of Caleb's clothes, so I'm going to move that across to his new wardrobe.
I did a lot of bad things, and never did I give in, just 'cause the thought of being vulnerable made me feel less than I am. I have never felt home till you entered my door. You It takes just one kiss. Many years have gone by, many tears have dried out. I know that I will be with you as long as you still want me to. All the things we've been through.
Oh, these shirts smell good. Anyway, I had to leave that bit in because it just made me laugh. I don't know who I was even talking to because like no one was even there. But when I was ironing these shirts, they just smelled so good. I think it was the unstoppable things that I use in the laundry. But yeah, anyway, I'm just finishing ironing all of Caleb's shirts and then I'm going to put them into the wardrobe, and then that is pretty much it. Then I'm just going to move across the other bits, and I actually needed Matt to help me because I couldn't reach the top, so that's making me think that we're definitely going to have to maybe move some of the railings. And I'd also like to add one more railing because to the left of his wardrobe, it's almost been built like it's for long dresses. And obviously he might not have any of those. He might, who knows? But yeah, I think we'll add in one more railing so that he can actually reach them. But anyway, I think that is pretty much it for this video. If you've hung on to this point, thank you so much for hanging on. As I mentioned in my last video, it's going to be business as usual, and I'm so excited about all the content that I'm going to create now that all the boys are at school. I'm really looking forward to hopefully working from 9 till 3 and like filming and coming up with some cool ideas and concepts and stuff for you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you guys are all well and have had amazing summers and going into like the mum's new year, as I call it, with like energy. And yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.